Clonlara National School have signed up for the Agree to Agree project. The community are rallying around the children with words of encouragement.
Hi guys, my name is Donald Madden and I am the manager of the Clonlara Senior Hurlers, and I want to say well done to Clonlara Primary School on this brilliant initiative around raising awareness around mobile phones and their use. I got my first mobile phone when I was 21 years of age. Growing up in primary school, I started in 1984 and often remember back, how did we manage to get to training on time? How did we know when there was matches on? And how did we meet my friends? Life was much simpler. Less bullying, less people slagging each other on Snapchat and all that. Some things that you guys have to deal with now that we don't have. I look back, it was much simpler. We went to school, we did our homework, we did a few jobs, and we went to the field and met my friends and we practiced the skills of the game. I can't imagine what it'd be like now, wasting an hour of the day or 2 hours on the day where I could be down in the field meeting my friends or practicing the skills of the game. How difficult it must be now to try and do some study or do some homework, having a mobile phone buzzing or Snapchat or worrying about all those things. Life was simpler. So if I give you one bit of advice, get down to the field, practice the skills of the game, read a book, meet your friends, have a laugh, and ease up on a mobile phone. I don't think it's going to have a positive impact long term.
Hi guys, my name is Anya Loughlin and I'm a member of the Troop Camogie team. We've heard about this new initiative the school are running aimed at reducing the amount of time students spend on their phone and technology. When I think back to my days in school, I didn't get a phone till I was going into first year. And even at that, it was a Nokia phone that sent a message, received a message, made a call and received a call. And I was happy enough with that. I wasn't reliant on Snapchat or Instagram or TikTok to entertain myself in the evening. You'd come home, you'd drop the bag, you'd be out the back after you finish your homework and you'd be playing the likes of 45, poking a ball, kicking a ball around, and you'd have a great time. You'd meet your friends then the following morning and you'd fill them in on your evening. So I'd really encourage everybody to buy into this campaign and let's take the heads out of the phone. Thanks lads.
Hi all, Jake McMahon here, part of the Clonlara Senior Panel. I'd just like to say well done to Clonlara Primary School for raising awareness on mobile phones. I got my first mobile phone when I was 13 going to secondary school, just so I could contact my parents. It was a button phone actually. I remember when I was in primary school, I had no phone, but I used to really just enjoy being with my friends and going to the pitch. I used to come home after school and we used to do my homework, do a few jobs around the house, maybe a few jobs on the farm, and then I'd go up to the pitch and play with my friends for most of the evening and go home then and maybe watch a bit of TV with my family. But I just really, when I'm on my phone now at the moment, I find that I can waste a lot of time on it, and I really turn off my phone for most of the day now and don't really use it, because I always find that when I'm on my phone, you'd forget in 2 hours what you'd even be looking at, so I don't find much benefit to it at all. And I just think you'd miss out a lot more than, when you're with your friends. I find that way more enjoyable. So yeah, well done Clonlara for raising awareness on mobile phones.
Well lads, my name is Dermot Stritch and I play for the Clonlara Senior Hurling team. I first got my phone when I was about 13 or 14 I'd say, halfway through first year, and I was definitely one of the last in my year to get my phone. But that didn't really bother me because I kind of spent a lot of the time pucking a ball off the wall and practicing my skills anyway, so it didn't really bother me. But I think it's a great initiative starting up in Clonlara this year, because for me personally, I find it much more beneficial to go outside, even go on a walk or even just hitting the ball off the wall. It's much more beneficial for my mood and how I feel during the day compared to if I use my phone all day, every day, like a lot of us do, myself included. But nowadays I kind of challenge myself to stay off my phone for as much as possible during the day, and I definitely see a benefit in my mood and how I feel and the energy I get as well.
Hi lads, Michael Collins here, and I am a member of the Clonlara Senior Hurling team. I suppose it's a great initiative by Clonlara National School to bring awareness to the overuse of mobile phones and the internet. I got my first phone when I was 12 years old, so I was still in Clonlara National School in 6th class, like many of you, and I saw the negative impact it can have on young people. However, me and my friends tried to put the phones down as much as we could, because we'd much prefer to go down to the field for a couple hours, watch a game, or even just practice the skills of the game. So I'd strongly recommend, where possible, try and put your phones down and even just go for a walk or meet up with a couple of friends or practice against the wall. I promise you it's so much more beneficial for your mood than scrolling on the internet for a couple hours. Thanks lads.
Hi, John Conlon here, Clonlarin Clare hurler. I got my first mobile phone when I was 15 years of age, when I was in St. Leonard's College in Ennis in boarding school. I used it to text and to ring home. I love nothing more than leaving my phone down and going to the hurling field and playing hurling, socialising with my friends, and also going for walks with my wife and daughter Ava. I don't ever need a phone doing any of this, and I always feel super and really refreshed after doing this. So I would tell you all to sign up for the Internet and Technology Agreement, and I wish you all the best. Leave those mobile phones down.